Danny, tough test on Wednesday. Are you and the players looking forward to what's going to be another tough test at Bromley on Saturday?
Yeah, game's coming thick and fast, just how we like it. I think we were disappointed with the outcome on Wednesday. We did so much right in the game, thought we set it up brilliantly. First half created so many transitions, just couldn't quite find either a pass before the final action or that little bit of quality to finish the counters. And then second half, I just was so proud of the personality and belief that we showed. We controlled the game, dominated the ball, got to the final third and got into dangerous moments time and time again. Yeah, just that little bit of quality in our final decision or final execution is missing at the moment. We understand this, we're aware of this, I think we're all owning it, and we just have to keep working.
Is it difficult to take those positives into a game where you're pretty sure the opposition are going to be playing in a completely different way?
Well, I think this is the joy of League Two. I think you play against many different opponents with many different qualities and different ways of playing. I think MK Dons are a team that can mix it up. Again, similar to Bromley in the respect of being really dangerous from set pieces. I think they ask different challenges of you, MK Dons. The pitch asks different challenges of you. Such a big pitch at MK, so much space. Whereas Bromley, different pitch, good surface, but very tight, probably the smallest pitch in the league. Bromley are a team that I think have gained everybody's respect, and rightly so. Andy Woodman has done an incredible job. Put together a group that ticks so many League Two boxes. Like I've already said, real threat from set pieces. They have long throw, they have Mitchell Pinnock's quality from free kicks and from corners. They have real physicality in the box. We also know that they can play forward quickly. They can create sustained pressure. They like to cross early. They like to get numbers in the box and ask a lot of questions of you in open play as well. And I think sometimes people don't respect how many good players they've got. And I think, yeah, for us, we understand the challenge, right? They're top of the league. They have a day extra recovery from us, and they're unbeaten at home. So it's set up brilliantly. And I think we are a team that have real belief in the way that we play. We have a belief in each other. And ultimately, yeah, I think for us, we know that we've done a lot of good things in recent weeks, and we just haven't quite found that little bit of quality, even the decision or the execution, to get value for a lot of our good work.
Yeah. And on Wednesday, you changed formation at the start of the game. Is it pleasing that you know that the players can adapt even in game as well, because you went back to the 4 as well, that you've got the players that can do that? Yeah,
I thought the players delivered the game plan brilliantly on Wednesday. I thought we decided to be a little bit more pragmatic, to adapt. I think when you consider the players that we had out, not having left foot balance with no Harvey and no Ellis, Teddy Bishop unfortunately felt his quad, a dead leg that he'd actually did at Newport and played with at Crawley, but had another bang on it. And then once you lose those players, then you have to be a little bit more adaptable, and the players did that brilliantly. I thought we wanted to try to get Kyrie's close to Samson. We thought we could be a real threat when we turned it over. We knew that MK are a team that are really well organised against the ball, but want the opposition to have the ball. And we just felt that on that big pitch, without left-footed balance, that they maybe could trap us, and then they were such a threat when they turn it over. So we left them with the ball in the first half and tried to transition on them. It worked really well, other than the scoreline. And guess what? People only care about the scoreline, and rightly so. And we understand this. And they scored a fortuitous goal. There was a couple of bits we could have done better in the goal. We let one through us. They sped it up. A couple of clearances in the passage of play before the goal that we could have done better with, a bit more height and distance. We're a little bit passive in our shape. They crossed, and then just off the cross, we just got a little bit too man orientated rather than marking man and space. Good header, looped over Mace, hits the bar, falls. They missed a chance, and then hits Mace on the back and goes in. So That was tough for us to take, but I, like I said, the resilience, the belief that the group showed off the back of the goal was great. We came out second half, really took the game to them, had some more chances on transition. We always knew we were going to flip. And at 60 minutes, we brought some fresh energy on. You obviously play on the biggest pitch, barring probably Wembley in English football. And you know the way that we play, because we play a running game, it's going to take a lot out of the top end of the pitch. So we always knew that it was going to need 5 subs, the finishers, and I thought they'd come on and put really good energy onto the pitch. And we really took the game to them, and we just couldn't find the goal. And it's tough for us all to take. We're all frustrated. But for us, we always stick together. This is what we do. We have total trust in the players. We believe in them. And for Nicky and I, yeah, we'll always support them.
Yeah, and is it exciting now for you and Nicky and the players that we've got 9 games left? We all know where we want to be, and we can still go on and do that. Absolutely,
we have 9 games to go. We genuinely believe we're a better team this year than we were last year. We know that. We have real belief in that. I think the challenge is now to show that by the outcomes, and that is what the challenge is to the group. I think 9 games to go. We know we're a team that can put runs together. We're in a period of time where I think we're playing 4 away games in 5. It's hard for any team, particularly when the games come so quick together. But we also know we go into a run of games with the next 5 games, we're 4 at home. So yeah, we know that we can put a run together. Like I said, we're confident in what we do. We know that the players' game understanding is developing all the time. You've only got to look at the way that we switched in game on Tuesday night. First half, first 60 minutes we played in one way, then we changed formation, never changed the principles, but just changed the style, tweaked the style, and the boys just seamlessly went from boys like Cambridge St Young goes from playing left wing back, causing them so many problems, then he goes to right back and just picks it up. They're top players, so they have the bandwidth to be able to do this. And yeah, like I said, we know we're progressing, we know we're moving forward. Every day we get up with the same ambition, and off the back of the loss on Wednesday, even though it was tough to take, even though we had Bromley very quickly, the onus has still been on us and trying to get better and keep trying to find ways. What can we do better? How can we create more chances? How can we execute better once we get into the really dangerous moments that we keep getting into? We know the most important stat is always the score. I think we haven't scored enough in the last 11 games, we know that. But actually, if you look at dangerous moments, if you look at expected goals, they've still been really high. So it's just sometimes been down to that little bit of quality. And yeah, we understand this, and we're going to keep working to try and improve in this area.
Yeah, and like at Cambridge when we had a sold out away end, it's going to be the same at Bromley. Does that help the players when we go to away stadiums and you know that they're there?
Absolutely. It makes such a difference. You know, you look at our performance at Cambridge, like the supporters, the players connected. The players brought great energy into the game. The supporters drove the energy during the game, and you could feel the synergy. So yeah, of course, it's so important. It's a brilliant stadium. We went there last Saturday. I took my wife on a date to Bromley Bristol Rovers. She is delighted. But it's a great stadium, and credit to Bromley, you know, what they've done and the way that I remember playing against them in the non-league, managing against them in the non-league. The stadium now, the ambition that the owners have shown in developing that as a facility, incredible. And you know, credit to Andy Woodman and his team. You know, they've captured the imagination of the local people. You see how many people are attending their games. So yeah, it's set up for a great game. It's brilliant that we are bringing so many supporters. It means so much to us, and yeah, we're going to fight right to the end. I can assure you of that.